This show is about relationships. And this show is also about... Ladies and gentlemen, can we give a round of applause for Unzipped?
Supporting this wonderful initiative and this wonderful celebration of 10 years of work. Indeed. So, we're going to jump in, and if you haven't gauged, you began to experience a little bit of Knowledge Unzipped. The energy, the excitement, the intentional talking, speaking back, the instigating of that, the intentional instigating of that is a large part of the methodology. And I hope by the end of this presentation you understand why. This is going to be a layered process because the method itself is very layered, but I hope it keeps you light and fluffy and entertained and sexy. Ooh. There we go. So I'm going to start off this presentation in a similar way to how we start off one of the key elements of the Knowledge Unzipped project. It's broad and extensive, and in an hour and a half we won't be able to get through everything, but we're going to focus particularly on the sexual and reproductive health education model built into this very extensive project. So to start off with Unzipped, when you hear Unzipped, what do you think of? Your trousers. Opening that thing, and I love that head gesture of opening that thing. All right. What else? What else do we think of when we hear Unzipped? What comes to mind? Sex. Sex. Cool. Great. What? Nudity.
Secrets.
Secrets.
Genitals.
Genitals.
Fun.
Fun.
Court.
Court.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Talk.
Talk.
Nice word.
Nice words indeed, yes. All right, so if you heard that there was a play called Unzipped, what would you think of?
Relationships.
Relationship. Hi, my name is Hamish, Neill. I'm the director of the Drama for Life Theatre Company. I also lecture with Drama for Life. And right now, I'm about to get into the presentation, the keynote presentation on the Drama for Life Knowledge Unzipped project. And it's our sexual health education project for youth. When you see this image and what is being unzipped, how do you feel? If you can read some of those words and see some of the images.
Consent.
Consent? So how do you feel about consent?
Difficult. Not often communicated.
Yeah. Not often communicated? Necessary?
Walking on eggshells.
Walking on eggshells?
Blurry.
Blurry.
Naked.
Naked?
Rare.
Rare?
Excuses for yes or no.
Excuses for yes or no.
Violence.
Violence?
Tricky.
Tricky.
Masculinity.
Masculinity and?
Questions.
Questions. So I'm going to hold it there, and I'm going to ask you to be really brave. Not to speak out in front of everyone, but turn someone next to you right now and try to be as honest as you can. What do you notice about the energy in the room right now? Now that we're starting to speak back to directly these things up there, how do you feel about them? What do you notice about the energy in the room? So take 30 seconds, really quick. And if you can't read the energy in the room, how do you feel right now? And what we're basically going to speak about in this keynote presentation is the method and technique used by the Drama for Life Theatre Company in particular, who delivers the Unzipped sexual education program. What we're going to do is actually look at how we use a stylized application of comedy, fast-paced scenes, and some monologues, and also a little bit of embodied storytelling to communicate messages around sexual reproductive health to youth in South Africa and Southern Africa by farther extension. We also reference all the individuals and experts and data that has informed the work that we do. So the work of Peter Dirk Ace, for example, and his pioneering work with comedy and satire and sexual education, and various other approaches and models that we've integrated into this very unique and contemporary model of sexual health education. About 15,000 relationships between teenagers were initiated, but 85% of those ended 2 months later. We should figure out why. And I think this scene might begin to unpack why.
Guess what happened yesterday after detention? You went straight home. Oh, not that easy. Oh, what happened? I was with Cuckoo. Grade 8. Cuckoo, that Cuckoo. Cuckoo, nice guys. That Cuckoo, I'm tired of saying Cuckoo. Cuckoo, minister. That Cuckoo. So, we took a walk to the Lovers Gardens. With Cuckoo? Yes. Next to the principal's office. And I was walking from behind for like it. You bono the boss. Hey, you all a cuckoo ass. Hello, cuckoo. You beautiful cuckoo, ne? Man. What? You just said cuckoo is your girlfriend. Yeah, she is. You just said you did things with Cuckoo. Yes, I did. But why is Cuckoo not greeting you like a boyfriend, like a hug or a kiss? You don't know things, you then. You see, let me teach you something. When you've had it with a girl, she mustn't look straight in your eyes. It's a sign of respect. I go like my even me, Brachester, when I grow up, I want to be like you. Yeah. You are my hero. Oh, hello everyone in the car. Hello ladies in the car. Beautiful ladies. Hi guys, ladies. Wait. Guys, isn't that your sister in the front? Brachester. What bias? Brachester is not my hero, you know. Brachester.
How do I think it affected the crowd that I'm talking to? It's very difficult to say because you can never ever really hear from everybody. But there were definite moments that we always see with the method where people laugh and are aware of stuff and then retract because either they're thinking deeply about something or maybe an emotional chord has been struck or a deep realization of the reality of life has been found. So there was that nice cycle of different range of emotions and expressions coming from the crowd. I hope that it's made people aware that whatever kind of education that they're engaged with, whether it be directly to HIV and sexual health, or bullying, or social cohesion, whatever it might be, that they always remember to connect with the human in relationship to the content or theme that they're speaking to. Because if we don't, sometimes that information stays information and life stays life.
This afternoon,